So take note, you'll be hearing the sounds of chickens because I'm recording this video on my farm. I couldn't wait to go to the office. That is Hloniphani Global News for you. Temba Mliswa has responded to Wicknell Chivayo when Wicknell Chivayo said Temba Mliswa plows women, and Temba Mliswa has responded and said you cannot do so without a tractor. One would think that I'm referring to a normal tractor. No, it was a figurative speech. The tractor is the manhood of Wicknell Chivayo. He says Wicknell Chivayo does not have a tractor. And when he was doing so, he was showing a pink finger in this picture that you are seeing. It is extracted from the video that he posted some minutes ago, and he went on to actually justify that he was attacking Wicknell Chivayo's manhood. He indicated that no, you cannot plow women without a tractor. Some of us, we have got a tractor. Ironically, Temba Mliswa was questioning Wicknell Chivayo that don't attack me, otherwise when I start to attack you will cry. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hloniphani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You know, it's getting ugly, especially with the members of the Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa faction. The fights cannot stop coming through. Temba Mliswa has recorded just a very short video and posted it on his social media accounts. It is responding to Wicknell Chivayo, who was saying Temba Mliswa plows women, and the response of Temba Mliswa was saying to Wicknell Chivayo, Sekuru, he calls him Sekuru. Sekuru, you cannot plow without a tractor. And when he was saying a tractor, this is how he was actually playing with his pink finger, saying you don't have a track. That is why women run away from you. The previous wife ran away from you because you did not have a tractor. In simple terms, it was he was saying the manhood of Wicknell Chivayo is not actually long enough to satisfy the women. That is why the women are running away from Wicknell Chivayo. This is how dirty politics can be, but guess what? It is music to the people of Zimbabwe, watching the people who are against the progress of the people of Zimbabwe fighting in such a manner. I think Chiwenga watching it playing out, especially on social media, I think sometimes, even though it's not a moment to laugh, he actually laughs. It appears there is a third force working on his advantages, looking at the miscalculations that continue to be done by the Zwikanandas. As I predicted last time, that these people, they are not united. They are highly divided. You can smell divisions in them. They are just united over 2030 mantra. But when it comes to relations, they have poor relations. Now you would understand that Temba Mliswa supports much Budawashe Takure, and don't think it genuinely does so. You remember in the leakages that we have seen some few days ago, where he indicated that Budawashe Takure is being used by Mnangagwa, and he has told him several times that Mnangagwa will always be a politician. be careful, he is using you. A politician will always be a politician. And you can tell that the relationship is maintained through looted funds, or the relationship within the faction of Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa is actually maintained through giving each other governments contracts and getting kickbacks. Nothing more or less than that. So just imagine Temba Mliswa going public on X and attacking the manhood of Wicknell Chivayo, telling the whole nation, not only Zimbabweans, because the world is privy to see that particular video, saying Wicknell Chivayo, questioning his manhood, saying he has a small manhood. I don't want to. you know, it's bizarre to actually be reporting about this, but this is how substandard Ugandas are, and this is how low they have actually deepened the politics of Zimbabwe. You know, when you are working against the people, it will always end in tears. These people, at this moment, it's supposed to be a moment where they are together, they are not fighting, and you can tell Tungwarara is up against Gudawashe Chagurei, Temba Mliswa is up against Wicknell Chivayo, because no one, if really it was actually counterintelligence, you would not play with what is happening in the personal life of an individual. We know Wicknell Chivayo is going through a divorce with his former wife. Now Temba Mliswa coming through, and these are people who are close. Maybe he's telling us the truth. That Wicknell Chivayo, the first wife, the wife did not stay because of his questionable, in fact, manhood, saying the way he was demonstrating is that it is small, so it cannot satisfy women. That is why women are running away. From him. It's not something that is being created. I wish I was actually in my office. I could have played this so that you get to appreciate that it is not coming from me. And this is typical of the Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa regime, the people who are working with Mnangagwa, and you expect that these people can actually bring about economic transformation, and the way they are acting, especially these past few days, demonstrate what this is CAP3 defined in simple terms. Look at the people who are actually pushing for constitutional amendment bill number 3 and see how they are behaving amongst each other. These are the people who regularly see each other because they support Mnangagwa, they are behind Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, but see how they are behaving on social media, not maybe in their private social media group. No, they are actually posting this information publicly, giving us content that we never anticipated or expected, particularly from Temba Mliswa. So Temba Mliswa is saying Wicknell Chivayo is struggling with his manhood. Women cannot stand it. That is why the woman who was married to Wicknell Chivayo left him, and this comes when Wicknell Chivayo says Temba Mliswa is actually something to say. He is actually plowing women, and Temba Mliswa responding and saying you cannot do that without sufficient manhood. We do so because we can satisfy women. That is what he was simply saying. Saying, I have had many women because I'm able to satisfy them. You just failed to satisfy your only one. You see, he's dragging now many people into this and this is typical of ZANU-PF people. They don't care whether, in the process, families are actually hit. Just imagine Chivayo's children getting to hear about these attacks from Temba Mliswa on social media. It's gonna be I'm sure this one he will definitely respond. You will have to respond. We are just watching these events playing out. Let's hope these people will not kill each other before the general comes after them. They should be thinking about the strategies of how to survive post Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa's failed Second Republic, but they are already starting to hit each other very, very hard. Maybe by the time we come after them, they would have done justice against themselves. This is the result of actually mistreating the people of Zimbabwe and thinking that God is not on their side. Everything about those who are supporting CAP3, it is actually crumbling. If you look at it, it appears like there is a third force against them. You look at him, things are not working very, very well. You can tell in a manner Mnangagwa is now using Tungwarara to actually try to outsmart him. And on the other hand, if you look at also Temba Mliswa, these days the likes of Owen Muta, they are very, very quiet. Where are they hiding? It appears things are not okay. There is a third force against these people. I can actually attest to you the energy. Daniel Gawe, I saw today you had some meeting in Mashonaland East. Things are not working well. A third force is actually fighting very, very hard for the people of Zimbabwe. The people of Zimbabwe have suffered for a long period of time. You don't have to play against the people because God is there. God hears the cries of his people. When people are desperate, they don't know what to do. Definitely God comes to their corner. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Is signing off. Let me